Hello and welcome back to Vintage Farming. Right, we are in January now, as you can see. We are all set up with the Belarus and our sugar beets all loaded up. Thank you, Massey, for that. So that is all ready. What we have to do before we actually go anywhere is double check the price for them. So I'll just find here, we'll go down to sugar beet. The best price currently is 274. Which is above the usual, so that's very good. We have a couple of other things to sell as well, but we should do the sugar beet first, and then we'll come back, collect some more, because there is lots on the ground that we will not need. So we'll collect more with the second round, and we'll bring it to maybe the same place, or potentially here, whichever one ends up being higher. And then we have milk as well. 1385, it is going down. That's where we want to sell today. We've also got silage to sell, so that is highest there. Oh no, we can't sell there. We have to go to the sell everything, which is low and going down. So everything is going down that we have to sell today. Oh, also the sorghum, 943. 9539. Oh, hello. That's best there. So we do have lots on. The first one we need to do though is sugar beet. So we'll get cracking with that. We'll tag it. I believe it's in that complex. Yes, it is down there. Right, so we'll make our way there for the first load. With the first load, rather. We will have to come back and scoop up some more, because as you can see we have a massive pile and we are moving farm soon, and we do need to get that pile cleaned up, so probably use the same. So we have been paying a lease on these per day, but it is 25,000 litres. It is actually a bit of a cheeky way of getting a trailer versus having this, but it's so much easier to maneuver this around even if it is only 11,000. But we won't fret on that. It's perfect for loading crop into the silo and all, but for selling sugar beet, and I'm thinking silage, if we can. I'd like to fit silage in these as well, so that we can facilitate the selling of silage also. Get some lights on here, and we are on our way, so we'll see you down at the beet sell point. Alright, well this is a slightly different spot than we have gone in the past, so I will. Oh wow, right, that just goes like that. I should probably, I can drive in. I should probably reverse in actually, so I'll just maneuver around very quickly here. So we'll get reversed in here, and I'm hoping for a nice sum. I really have no idea what to. I could have done calculation on it, but I didn't. I always like the surprise. Right, we might just make it. Oh, look at that. I would like to try and get it all in one nice lump sum as well. So from 25,000 litres of sugar beet, we are selling now. Let's try and get it all into the trigger at once if we can do, which it looks like we can do. Fantastic. Keep them strapped on, because we do need to put more sugar beet and hopefully some silage as well. As you can see, it's going down, down, down. Money's going up, 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 and alright, so we got 6,866 pounds from 25,000 litres of sugar beet. Now, remember that sugar beet in mass quantity is definitely worth a lot more. I feel like that could have been more, but well, we will get more from selling the remaining of the sugar beet. But yeah, that wasn't too bad actually. We won't get as much for the next one. I think there's about I can't remember exactly, 20,000 litres. We will top up the pigs a bit to get them sorted. I might keep one of these. Actually, one of these 25,000, or one of these red containers. I do quite like them. It might be a bit easier to feed. Another option we could do is actually put TMR in here, make a bunch of different TMR mixes and throw them in. I just like to use them if we can do. But right, we will head back to the farm, collect some more sugar beet, and we'll crack on from there. Alright, well we're back at the farm now, and I've had a bit of a change of plan, because I have checked the price again, and the price of silage is actually decreasing quicker than that of sugar beet, so we will get the silage sold first thing, but as you can see it can fill into these, so that is brilliant. So we'll make certain to get full loads though, not partial loads, and hopefully we don't clip any straw along the way. Should be a fairly straightforward task this, I would like to think. Potentially, we'll see. Ideally I'd like to get if possible, all of the silage sold as well, at least save for a couple loads worth of mixture, because the plan is, I think I've decided which new map I will be switching over to, and if we do go with that one, we will need, so on top of paying all the leases off and selling all of the land, we will be in debt of about £50,000 by the time we join the new farm, unless we have a positive bank account of more than that by the time we leave the farm. So that's what I'm doing. My whole plan now is to just make as much money as possible to pay off leases and to sell land and all that before we move on to the new map, which I will keep fairly secret just in case. I don't want to jinx anything, but I am very excited. It's going to be a bit different. The only hint I will give is that we won't have cows or pigs, at least not straight away. That being said, we will get them sold before we move on. We will not be bringing the cows or the pigs along with us, which means we might be able to sell off some of the non cow or pig related items. What is going on? I'm not able to scoop it very well here. What is going on? There we go. Might have to just fiddle with it a bit. Yeah, it's a bit touchy in it. Just would like full load. There we go. Just makes it a bit quicker as all. Right, and this is a tight space to maneuver around with all this. Nevertheless, as I say, the plan is to turn, ideally, oh no, I've missed. Right, the plan is to turn the two fields that we've harvested the sunflower off of, and turn them to, I don't know what's going on here, grass fields, so that we can get all the silage out. But I'm wondering if we should forego my silage bale plan, oh hello, and just do a high paying crop instead. Now what is going on? It's very funny this. It could be because they are strapped in. Very strange. I don't know what is going on here. What? Oh, hello. I was going to say what magic is this, but it seems to be fine now. Just going to shut the engine off though, if we can do. Right, let's... right, maybe enough rambling. We'll just crack on with it, because we do have to get these filled up, and then of course filled up more than once. We have 39-ish thousand, or had 39. So we might actually just fill it up one time, and the beets will have to do another time. But this first time with the silage should be enough. Anyways, as I was saying, no cows, no pigs. I won't say what other animals we will or will not have, but we are going to focus on a few different things in the new map. Yeah, I'm really confused about this. I might as well just get what I can first, and then we'll faff around with the rest later on. It is a bit of a faff, isn't it? Right, enough rambling. We'll crack on with a cheeky silage filling time lapse. Right, well I reckon that's probably good for now. I'll do the rest off camera. As you can see, one of these didn't really fill. This one's not full, one is full. I don't know what happened in this last one or what happened there, but what I'll do is I'll get the rest filled off camera, which should be about 5,000 here and then just a few bobs. There's 1,300 in there, or 300 rather, and then here we have... Oh right, so we'll have just under 10,000, which is perfect. We'll keep whatever doesn't fit into the boxes. So after all that, I would actually recommend against using this as a trailer. It's nice for the one-off. Like if I did it one time with beets, fine. But as a continuous use trailer, it's a bit touchy, especially with a loader like this. Maybe it's just too low down, not too certain. Anyways, enough rambling. I will get the rest loaded up, and then we will find out where the sales point is. It should be at the BGA, just behind it. Oh yes, right, it's the sales point that I set up. So we'll head over there and get it sold. Alright, so we'll just open the gate up. Might as well take the ramp. Got some big bunkers over here. Yes, that's what's there, perfect. Go around this way. There's a path that runs round the back here, and there's a sell point right there which we have placed so that we can sell silage without owning the BGA. So we'll bring it all into the sell point. It's very bright. We'll untag that so we know where it is, and we are here. Right, the money is going up pretty nicely. I am enjoying what I'm seeing so far. So that's from 25,000 litres of silage at essentially a prime selling time. 8,575. That's pretty good for the silage that we've sold. We are keeping the silage that's remaining. We'll keep it, and we'll keep that for the cows because we are going to sell the cows and the pigs by the end of it without replenishing, I suppose, at the new farm. But we might as well keep them as productive as possible if we can do. We might... Oh my goodness gracious. Sorry about that. I've got this cars queuing now. Sorry about all that. Just going to get out of here. Right, so that that is done. That is good. We will head back to the farm now. You know, I'll be honest. A big part of why I'd like to switch maps and move on to something different. The biggest thing, explore a new map. The next thing is this texturing issue that you can see in the distance. It looks like we're in the mountains in the Swiss Alps with the all the white texturing popping in and out. It isn't the end of the world, but for a map that's so hilly and atmospheric in the sense of, you know, in the distance and all that, it really does break. It does break it for me, I'll be honest. It really does break it apart. The immersion and just every facet of it, really. Because this is a beautiful map. It's very aesthetically pleasing, vintage friendly. Trees are just randomly placed next to the road. Sorry, I was looking around. But yes, I am a big fan of this map, and I suppose it's kind of a shame that we'll be moving on from it, but again, there are so many options, and as I say, I think I've found the one. I'm excited to try it out. It's a bit different than this, but very much so a detailed and vintage, aesthetically pleasing map. So I'm very pleased about that. So we'll worry about that when we arrive there. But to get there, we are going to be doing some fairly large silage. Now, we've used a fair amount of the silage, but this field produced 25,000 litres of silage that we were able to sell for about £8,500. But we won't be using all of the, or we haven't used all the silage. In this case, we will use all of the grass as sellable silage. Not only that, but we have the two fields over here that will also be sellable silage. Now, I don't know if we'll do two cuts off them or just the one. I haven't fully decided yet. It really depends. If I do drill as grass, so that's to say those two messy looking fields in the distance, I think we'll get a nice chunk of silage off of that. Here, we'll just put this round this way. because we do have to fill it with sugar beet. And as we've just done a trailer filling session with the silage, I won't do it on camera with the beet, but it should be about the same sort of thing. Just load from this big pile, and we can get a bit of it started, absolutely. Mostly because I want to see... Wait, where is my... Got to get the Massey round. I want to see if this thing can support beets as well. Should probably get it washed off, I guess. Should have room to come round here. Let's lift that way up in the sky. There we are. Just get at least the front end cleaned up here. Right, while that gets cleaned, let's have a look at the sales. All this futuristic business, couldn't tell you what all that is. There we are, beautiful. 417 leasing vehicle costs. I don't know specifically what that's for, but anyways, moment of truth. Ah, no, unfortunately not. So we will be doing 1,000-litre buckets. So that's 25 buckets. That is quite a bit of loading with this tiny little bucket. Maybe it's 1,200 litres if I'm not fully mistaken. But we'll find out in just a quick second here. But yes, we will get the beets sold, as they do not need to go to... Yes, it is 1,000. They do not need to go to the pigs, as again we are going to be moving farm fairly soon, and we won't need to feed the pigs anymore. I'm just kind of hoping it fills up. It does one at a time, which is fine. But there's one of 25 loads. So as I say, I will not do this on camera. We'll do off camera. We'll have a quick check though. Oi, we have a new pig. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, see, we will be selling these off. We do have milk to sell as well. But yes, we'll sell all the cows and all the pigs and everything they produce. I think there's only room for another 5. So yeah, when these ones give birth one more time, sorry, these ones, when they reproduce one more time, before they reproduce again, we'll have to sell possibly them, and then these ones will be able to reproduce the next time, but we'll see. I don't even know how many times they will be allowed to reproduce before we move on. I haven't set a concrete sort of point. I just want to I really want to do a big silage session, which means that the next time we have loads of bales to sell, it'll be this time. So we have a fair few to go, unless we do a crop silage, but then an arable selling session instead, if we do like loads of soybeans or something like that. But then again, we still have to put them in the ground, and then we won't be selling them until January or June even. So we've got some time. I reckon silage is the best option, because we can just collect a load of silage throughout the year and then go from there. So every field at one point could be grass silage, and then we'll slowly start selling them off. I think that's just one good way to get really started for the next map. So it does seem like a bit of a faff and a bit of quite a bit of work actually, because we will be doing silage bales. So we will wrap them all. We might, at the very end of it, depending on how many bales we have, we might look into universal auto load or something of the like, so that we can load some bales a bit easier. Right. So, blimey, that's going to keep happening. It's a bit frustrating, but we will get it. We will get it figured out, and in time. We'll see how many we have, and it shouldn't take all that long to get it sorted out. So we'll crack on here. How many do we have? Right, not even a full 4 buckets. Right, yes, I will crack on with this. We will do this off camera, because it's just going to be a bit of mental work. But it might not even fill all of this, so I'll make sure to give some to the pigs before we do fill it all up. But we'll see you when all the sugar beet is off the ground. Alright, well for the second time today we are selling some sugar beet, so we'll go nicely into this spot. All boxes are being taken and the price increasing. So yes, we did have 20,000. Total we had 20,904 something. So I left the remaining just under 1,000 litres of sugar beet in the bucket for if the pigs do end up needing it. So that's fine. And we got 5,488 pounds from that sugar beet. The price did go down a fair bit, but it was a lot, heaps of loading. Oh, hello. Heaps of sugar beets to deal with. So at least that is now done. So we can leave here. We do have a couple other things to sell. We do have the sorghum, which, let's have a look, and the milk. So the sorghum, I can't remember what it was at before, but that seems higher than it was. 977, where is that? I didn't take it, did I? Back where we are, so... Right, and then the milk is where is the milk? At the dairy, that's appropriate. Opposite direction, so... I reckon we need to do the milk as well. What we'll do is we'll go to... Right, we'll leave that gate open because we are coming back with the sorghum. But what we'll do is we'll bring the milk... Yes, so we'll go to the shop because I don't believe our water tanker can support milk. So now that we're at the shop here, it should... Well, we're pretty much here now. What we'll do is I will get these 5 boxes returned, and then we'll get a milk tanker put onto our trailer so we can bring both up to the shop. From the shop to the farm at the same time. We can use the little shoppy shop loader to load on a milk tanker to the trailer. So we'll get that sorted and see you in a moment. Alright, well, as you can see, I've opted for the Z-Tor for this job. And this should be good here to start filling. Brilliant. So 2,000 litres of milk added in, so we will have a couple of trips to do. Now I just want to confirm... Right, we can take that off because now we know where the milk is. And that's where we're going, up to the dairy. So we'll follow our normal path. Yes, that would be the best course of action, to go around that way. And yeah, basically where we went to sell the soybeans. So we'll make our way over to the dairy and we'll see you when we get there. Alright, we're just oh, that's good timing, that is. Nice train passing by. Right, so we'll just get this gate open. And I suppose, yeah, this one's here, the dairy on the right. We were dropping off soybeans on the left. So we should be able to just go right here and they should give us an option to unload. Maybe I've done something wrong. Oh, there we are. And unloading. Milk's always good money. Milk is good. That's a few £1,000s right there. 27.88. Brilliant. We'll head back to the farm, collect the very rest of it, and then we can go all the way to the other side of the map, to the grain sell point, and get some sorghum sold as well. And then we'll have all of our selling done for the winter time, which means we can focus on drilling and eventually harvesting, and then even beyond that, baling up some silage bales. Very exciting, and we do have a very promising finale to this map. Just to add on to that, I don't want there to be any confusion as to the series ending. The series is definitely not ending. We are just moving map, essentially moving to a new farm and trying out a new map, so it should be quite good. Right, enough faffing, we'll head to the farm, collect some milk, and then we have some sorghum to sell as well. Alright, we're arriving with another 1,675 litres, which is pretty good. They do rack it up quite quickly. And there we have it, 2,334, which brings us up to 45,693, which is very, very good. What I'll do is, for the time being, I'll just park this to the side. We will get the gate shut though, all done there. We will get this returned because of just how inexpensive it was. We don't need it beyond this. Barely used it as well. This is still on lease to own, and we've only used it a handful of times. We'll probably start buying things out very soon, but this we will return. It was £25, so yes, and happy days. We will return it, release it when we have to sell milk once again. We'll just leave the Z-Tour here for now, because what we'll do is we'll find the Belarus and we'll get attached to the trailer here, because we do have to hurry up and get the sorghum sold as well. I say hurry up because the price has been decreasing this whole time, and it has been a very busy day. I mean, the driving aspect always takes a long time, and of course loading a full small buckets at a time trailer load of beets definitely takes its sweet time as well. So, not to mention the silage we did before that. So it has been, it has been a very eventful episode, even though we've just been selling items. But yes, we will get the sorghum loaded up, and then we can head down to the grain sell point, which is not all that far away, down near the shop, and make some more money. So we'll see you down there in a moment. Alright, we are here one more time, the final time today. And we'll head into this area this time. Oh, have I gone too close? Ah, there we are. Beautiful. Right, so we'll just head in here with our 8,505 litres of sorghum, which should work out to about 8,200. That's my guess, approximately. Here we are, selling. Ooh, happy days. Look at that money skyrocket. We will pay some items off as well. Gonna clear off a few leases here in a moment. Ooh, I was very near. 8,302. That is fantastic. Right, so we'll just exit out of here for the time being. Get out of the grain sell point area. Wouldn't want the fumes in here over too much. Right, we'll just get out, close the thing, and happy days. So now we have a total of 53,939 pounds, and we will actually, here I'm just going to pull this over to the side as well, just so I can get this gate closed. Don't forget about it, being a nice citizen. Right, we'll head into our menu. So this are all the items that we currently have on lease. The tractor, of course, we can purchase 17,309. Actually, let's do some very quick calculations, because it's very close to being able to pay off everything. Right, so let's have a look. If we were to pay off the big ones, which is to say this, no, that's to return. So that's 17,308. The harvester is the next big one, 21,033. So that's 38,000 right there for those two. You know what? Let's do it. Purchase. Boom. We now own, officially, this tractor. The harvester as well. We'll go and purchase that for 21,033. Boom. We've got that one as well. Now, we've just got a few smaller items. So this one, we haven't really used it yet, but I don't think I will keep it. I know. I reckon I will finish off the lease. I'll finish up a few more mixes, and then when they run out of food, I reckon that's that. I just don't think we need to buy it, that's all. So I will wait on that one. The header, you know what, we might as well go ahead and purchase this. 4,275, yeah, go on then. So that's done. The header trailer we might as well for £600. Now, we know we'll need the bale loader. Might as well purchase that one. Yeah, go on. Very inexpensive. Now, the forage wagon I still haven't fully decided yet, because I'd like to focus everything else on bales. I don't know if we're going to use this much beyond, but you know what? It's inexpensive. It is fairly inexpensive, but we will wait, and then that as well. So only a couple of items remaining. This we might keep. Again, I don't know, it really depends. We might as well keep it. We can always sell it later on. But I think that's very successful. I think now if we do a very quick tally of everything, so that's about 1,500. This one here is 4,250. This one here is 5,926, and then this last one here, which we won't count because I will be returning it. So if we were to pay those three off, we'd be at 11,681. So that's more than we have now, but that is pretty good. So technically, we're in the hole for about 2,920, plus whatever we pay off going into the next month. That is very, very good. That means that any money we have profit-wise from all of our fields is profit. Sorry, money-wise is profit. So here we're at about 40,000. We can just calculate as well. 43,000. Here we've got 43,000 as well, approximately. This one there is 58. This one's 52. Give or take a couple, and the farmyard's worth about 51, which puts us at 287, which is really quite good. Yeah, that's really good. So 287, and then let's say, for example, we want to buy the new land, which is approximately 270-ish. So that leaves us near on about £20,000, which I think is very fantastic. I think that's brilliant. If we have £20,000 going into the new map, that's already a great start. However, we're going to be even better off because we are going to do a load of silage, which is going to be incredible. It's going to be essentially a full year's worth of silage that will sell all at once, and it's going to be amazing. So the way it's going, chances are we are going to be ending the series in January of next year. So that's to say, yeah, it could be a few more episodes. There will probably be some fair amount of fast tracking because we are so near to it, and if we are focusing primarily on grasswork, well, we can get quite a lot of grasswork down. That does conclude today's episode. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and if you did like the video, cheeky thumbs up really helps. And until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.